Hey folks, Corey out here at Toyota of Easley. I don't know what's wrong with the cameraman today. We're out here today with Mr. Alex Lopez. Mr. Alex Lopez is the Norris Built and the accessory manager here at Toyota of Easley. Mr. Alex Lopez, glad to have you with us today. So guys, I got to tell you something. He'll grab a vehicle off the line and he will create it, give it something more style. And me being an old-fashioned Toyota guy, I'm always going, hey man, why do you mess up the way the factory sends it? But I got to tell you, in the end, this guy always creates some really, really dazzling vehicles. And this one today is actually a rally package. So 2025 Toyota Tundra SR5, but it really is a rally package, and he has changed it up. Alex, tell us what you did with this vehicle.
Yeah, so like Corey said, it started out as an SR5. Now it's something, in my opinion, a little bit better. We had to give it a little bit of flavor, per se. So we went with the rally stripes here on the bed, as you guys can see, really tying in the heritage colors, because this truck already had it on the center caps and other places along the truck. So we just decided to kind of emphasize that a little bit, just to try to make it stand out from everybody else, and really let people know what it is that you're driving. So we carried that theme throughout as well. You can't have the Rally Edition without having the knobby all-terrain tires and the lift kit on the truck. So we did 2.5 inches of lift in the front, along with an inch of lift in the rear. And then we paired it up with these Toyo Open Country all-terrain tires in the 35-inch. And I got to say, these tires are absolutely awesome. They do great off-road. I mean, they're tried and true. They've been tested for years. But more importantly for me, driving on the freeway every day to work, this is something that's not going to affect you negatively in any way. You're going to be able to enjoy both off and on the road.
All right, I got to tell you something else, and the reason I had a recent conversation. OE tires, what we call original equipment tires, guys, let's just go ahead and say it, they don't last long when the manufacturer goes out and buys them. But when we add this tire here, this tire actually has a warranty. So this tire is not that tire that's going to be done in 25,000 miles and 30,000 miles. I've seen a lot of OE vehicles that it needs tires by the time it's got 30,000 miles on it. That tire right there is going to be with you a long time. That's probably, at least, I'm going to say on the low side, probably a 55,000 mile tire, 60, but probably even more than that. Now you notice you said something that you lifted it 2.5 inches in the front and only 1.5 in the back?
1.5 inches.
Okay, one inch in the back. So why is that? Why do you do that?
So trucks naturally come from factory with what they call rake. So rake means that the rear end of the truck is higher than the front, and they do that on purpose because manufacturers think that most trucks are going to be used for hauling or carrying things in the bed. So they do that so when you put a trailer or a heavy load in the bed of the truck, it'll actually be even. However, in this case, we like, or most people like, to do a leveling kit to where we just level out the front with the rear. So right now, this surface isn't quite even, but if it was on a perfectly even surface, you would see that now the front and the rear match together. That's why we only lifted 1 inch in the front versus a 2.5, in the rear versus 2.5 in the front, so that it's even by the time we get done with it.
Gotcha. All right, let's check out the rally package inside, all right, because there are some special things inside. Normally, an SR5 does not come with the soft tech, but because this is the rally package, so basically it kind of turns it into an SR5 Premium. Notice that the stitching in the seat matches the stripe. So there it is. There's the stripe there. Then down to the stitching in the seat again. You see the orange, you see the red. Guys, this thing is beautiful. Big 14-inch screen. That's not standard here. That's also an option at this trim level. This one also has the rear locking differential. I see that right up front right here. Also, watch this, the power lift gate. We got to show you that on camera. And I like the TRD shift knob that we've got right there. This is a good looking vehicle. If you don't need a sunroof, which guess what, a lot of us do not want, this one is here and there. Now, did you add the cover on the back here as well?
We did, yep.
All right, let's check that out on camera. Watch it, cameraman, don't fall off there. You're getting to the edge. All right, so watch this right here. I've got the key. Man, this is probably my new favorite feature right there. Look at that. All right, Tacoma got that before the Tundra did. I'm so glad the Tundra did it now because guess what? That is fantastic because tailgates, let's just call it what it is. They're heavy that we got. How does this work?
So this is a Toyota Genuine cover, and in my opinion, it's probably one of the best, if not the best, cover on the market. This hard plastic composite material does really good against wind, rain, the elements, anything like that. But I like the security aspect of it. As Corey just showed, the bed of the truck is only accessible through the tailgate. That actually locks with the vehicle. Is that correct, Corey?
That's correct. Yeah.
So once you lock up, whatever it is you have inside is going to be there when you get back, because you can only open this cover from the inside. So you got these little rope handles on either side of it. You don't have to pull both. You can just pull one or the other. You just pull them and it goes straight back. And so this opens up in sections depending on how much room it is that you need. So if it's just something small, you can get away with one, or you can keep going depending on what your load is. The nice thing about this cover is you can stop here and you can strap it down and it'll lock in place. Or if you need the entire bed, you can actually go one step further and it goes against the back of the windshield. And now you have the entire bed space there. It has these little arms on the side here that you can pop out, and they just lock in place, so that way this doesn't fall back down on itself. And one of the nice features about this cover is that, as you can see, this one has the digital rear view mirror and the camera up there and the third brake light. This cover does not cover that and keep it from not working. So some of the aftermarket covers will do that. It'll block this up here, so you lose that digital rear view and you lose the visibility to the third brake light. The Toyota one does not.
Outstanding. That looks good. And notice right here also, it's actually got the stop, so you actually don't dent the cover when you actually put it up. That looks good.
And something I did forget to mention as well is that this truck isn't just about appearance. So part of the rally package is it actually has the upgraded Bilstein shocks front and rear. So you're going to get that better handling both on and off road because that has the TRD off-road suspension package on it as well. So that is complemented nicely with the lift and the tires. So it's going to look good on the road, but it's also going to look and perform well off-road.
All right, Alex, we're getting ready to run out of time here. I understand you're getting ready to do a Norris Built 4Runner.
Correct.
All right, so guys, you guys get ready for that. This guy, let me tell you something. When he does a Sport 4Runner, it really, really looks good. You get ready for that. Let's talk about what we got over here. This is another Tundra. Anything different with this one?
Yeah, so same thing, same concept. We kept the factory wheels on this one too. Did the same lift, 2.5 in the front, 1 inch in the rear with the Toyota trifold cover as well. But this one is obviously in the Lunar Rock color, which in my opinion is one of the better looking colors. This one has the XP package on it, so it came with the upgraded TRD wheels and the Predator running boards. So it didn't need much to really look good, so we just complemented it with the lift and the tires. The truck already had everything else.
Oh, by the way, before we get out of here, we need to mention that Heritage Grill. I remember, did you mention that on camera? I know you changed that out.
Yes.
That we got there.
Yeah, I'm glad you pointed that out.
When I didn't think you could do this anymore because of the actual millimeter wave radar right here, but you actually changed that grill out. What is that grill normally on?
So this is actually on the TRD Pro. So this is the TRD Pro grill upgrade. We figured out a way to make it work because usually it's kind of complex to try to switch out these grills. It's not like the trucks back in the day where you can just swap it out real easily.
Right.
But we figured out the formula to make it work. So this is a Toyota Genuine grill with the Toyota marker lights up here, or Raptor lights I think they're called. But we upgraded the light bar to something a little bit better, but it is a very nice looking grill. I think that grill should be on all trucks, in my opinion. It's a great looking grill.
Wow. We call that the Heritage Grill. Guys, I got to tell you something. Let this young man help you. He really can change the look of a truck. He can take a truck from where it's plain and actually just overnight just make it look like that. That's fantastic. Kudos to you and Gary, the guy in the shop over there who actually does all this. Also, all right, look out for that 4Runner. It's coming. I can't wait to see it. You're going to do a white one, is that right?
Yes.
White, so you imagine white with that black hood scoop, and I'm sure he's going to put some black wheels and tires on there. Can't wait to see it. We'll do another video. Guys, see you soon. Alex, thank you again. All right, see you soon. You guys have a great day.